Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing fine, great, just enjoying your lives and moving forward. Now, in order to improve your English, you need to do hard work as well as smart work. Now, all of you must be wondering that I do not have anyone with whom I can try and speak, with whom I can do some conversation and improve my English. Now, here I have a solution. What all of you have to do is that all of you just have to come in the habit of speaking. Number one thing or first step is that you have to narrate your life whenever you are going to sleep, in the evening or in the night. You just have to narrate your life. How was your day? What were you doing? What have you experienced? What were you feeling? Just come in the habit of doing this, and naturally, you will see that you are able to speak properly. If not properly, you are able to form sentences and think. When you will try to speak or when you will try to narrate your life, then you will think. And when you will think, you will try to form sentences. And when you will do that, you will come in the format or you will come in the form which will help you to speak or which will really help you to improve your speaking capabilities. Again, I am telling you, speaking is a skill. It cannot be learnt within a day. It's different from writing, it's different from reading, it's different from listening. Speaking requires a lot of practice because it's very important to express ourselves if we really want to move ahead. So as I was telling you, all of you have to narrate your life, and it can be anything. You can talk about anything. You can talk about your friends, you can talk about your experience, your job, your feelings, your guilty pleasure, anything. You just have to think and narrate. This is a very apt method if you want to improve and you want to do it on your own, because when you will do, you will see what are the nuances which you were missing before, which can help you to move forward. Now, second step, which is very important, is that all of you have to make a small video of yourself. Now, hold on. What all of you is going to do is that first you all are going to record yourself, and you don't have to show this to anyone. You don't need to get embarrassed or you don't need to feel guilty. Just make a small video, observe yourself, and when you will do that, you will see a lot of things which otherwise would have gone unnoticed. How? When you will make a small video, suppose of 1 minute, you will see your expression, your voice modulation, your pronunciation, the way of talking, the way you are standing, your facial expressions, and everything. I might be missing few points which you all will be able to observe while you will be recording yourself and doing it. What actually happens is that when we record ourselves, then our mind is able to comprehend all our mistakes. Comprehend means understand all our mistakes, and then we learn fast. If we know where we have to improve, then definitely we are going to prosper at a rapid speed. Do this, help yourself, and definitely you are going to nourish yourself. Now, third most important part is that you just have to close the door and look at the mirror and try to speak. Now, this can sound very repetitive. You might have heard this technique before as well, but this technique is very beneficial and really helps an individual to improve if he or she wants to. Don't think what others are going to think. Just stand there and try to speak. Look at yourself, try to make eye contact with yourself, and then speak. It's very easy. Speaking is not rocket science, it's not tough, it's a skill, and skills are to be acquired by practice. The more you are going to practice, the better you are going to become. You might be wondering that I do not have any friend circle where I can speak English. I am lonely, I do not have this, I do not have that. Instead of thinking about the things which you do not have, which can help you in improving your English, try to create the atmosphere which can really help you. So what you have to do is that after doing this, after the mirror practice, the most important thing which I can tell you is that describe a picture. Describe anything. You can describe the curtain, you can describe the chair on which you are sitting, you can describe your class, you can describe the sky, you can describe the scenery, you can describe the wallpaper, you can describe anything. Come in the habit of description. For example, if you see a showcase, try to see what it is and then try to describe it. Try to define the color, try to define the characteristics, try to define the traits, try to define the shape, try to define everything. Even try to think, why is that showpiece kept there? Why not something else? Try to think, try to form sentences, brainstorm yourself, and then you will be able to speak. Once again, I'm repeating myself, speaking is an art, and you can do this by yourself by taking few steps which are really going to help you. After doing this, after describing a picture, write down few important points. What can be those points? That what were the thoughts which were novel? Novel means new. What were the new thoughts which you were able to think? And quickly write those points, and when next time you will try to describe something, then you will see that your descriptive power, your imagination power, your creativity is going to improve. Everything is going to improve. Everything means everything. Just come in the habit of talking. And all of you must be wondering that we can feel guilty, we can feel embarrassed, we can be anxious. Now all of these feelings are very, very, very normal. You cannot prosper, you cannot move ahead until and unless you are anxious. Anxiety, tension is very, very, very important to move forward. So do this activity, just describe anything and then try to form sentences. Now these were few things or few points which I told you which you can do easily, where you do not have to put any extra effort, any extra lining. You can do all of these things without spending your money. That is the best part. Now one more thing which I am going to tell you is that all of you have to read. Reading is very important. Believe me, reading is very important, because when you are going to read, once again I am repeating myself, you will learn a lot of grammatical structure. You will learn a lot of vocabulary. You will learn tons of things which you might have not read, or which you might have unlearned, or which you might have not even imagined. Reading really opens a world which is, what can I say, which is unimaginable, which cannot be fathomed with naked eyes. Now what I'm trying to say is that reading is really going to help you in easy words. So do it so that it really helps you to move forward. It will aid your progress. Now reading will also give you edge over others. It will help you to improve your intellect. Reading will really help to improve fluency as well. Now fluency is very important for speaking, so it's indirectly improving your speaking. Now the last thing which I can tell you is that all of you at least try to introduce yourself. If you find that you are not able to describe a picture, then come in the context of introduction. Tell about yourself. What are you wearing today? What are your hobbies? What were you eating? What do you plan to do? What is your timetable? What are your interests? Many people, or I can say all of us, are not able to describe ourselves, are not able to introduce ourselves properly, which is very important. So I will advise you that go for introduction, because introduction again will force you to think hundreds of thoughts or think about ideas which will really help you to move forward. Never shy away from thinking. I understand initially you will face a lot of problems. It's very normal. Keep on trying, keep on going, and you will definitely prosper and definitely move ahead. I had got a lot of queries, a lot of doubts regarding these circumstances or atmosphere where the students are not exposed to English, or the students do not get the opportunity to talk to anyone who can help them in improving their English. Now believe me, I understand these things can act as a hamper, or what can I say, these things can hinder your progress, but you have to create your own progress by practicing and by focusing on yourself. Until then, have a nice day. Keep on practicing, keep on learning. I will see you in the next video. All of you can tell me the topics which you would really like to learn, and definitely I will pay a lot of attention on that. Thank you.